Alright, welcome back to KOTOR. We are here on Yavin Station, doing a little drop-off, seeing if any events happen. I have some stuff to report. Last time, we killed Darth Bandon, right? And I mentioned how he drops a unique lightsaber. It's really weird. Ah, okay, we do have the event. Cool. We'll continue this in a moment. That's not good enough, Suvam. We know you have more, and we want it now. What? You can't just rewrite our agreement whenever you feel like it. The exchange won't stand for it. The exchange is in no position to dictate orders anymore, Suvam. Who's that? A stranger. You haven't been telling us everything now, have you, Suvam? Tell you everything? What are you talking about? I don't have to clear everything through you. What's going on here, Suvam? They're trying to extort me, that's what. They think that just because the exchange is gone, they can take whatever they want from me. We are renegotiating our contracts, Suvam. I think you guys better leave. Or what? You'll force us? Or I will ask you again, very politely. You seek to mock us, human. Suvam said something and I missed it. We'll be back for you, human, as well as you, Suvam. Yeah, the problem with alien dialogue is skipping it is problematic. Thank you for trying to help, but I don't think this ended very well at all. They can be impulsive sometimes. They may be back in force. Still, at least I ended up in one piece, right? Here, I'll let you look at some of the stuff I was saving for them. I'm definitely not going to give it to them now. Okay, so we got new stuff. Cool. Jamo Hogras. Do we have this? So, let's see. First off, we don't have that much money. There's a new Asanasikis with 5 ion. Is that the one we have? Who knows? Akassa's Fets, Chundar's Bowcaster, Vac Mask, some implants. Yeah, so it's going to take a moment to go through and check. Ooh, he sells a Carbonite. I mean, I definitely buy that. I always buy the Carbonite. There's no consideration not to. It's too good. Okay, so we'll figure that out. Like I was saying before, I learned a thing, right? So Bandon drops a unique lightsaber. I forget exactly what makes it unique, but it's really weird because it doesn't appear unique, but it takes up like a separate item slot. And then if you do stuff with it, you can end up accidentally making it into a normal lightsaber. It doesn't seem like it's probably intended to be unique. It's kind of maybe like a weird holdover thing. In terms of what this meant for us is when I checked my inventory after between episodes, we had 3 purple lightsabers that we had before, and we had a 4th purple lightsaber that was not stacked with the other 3. That was Bandon's lightsaber. And because the game considers that a different item, even though it's got the same name, even though it looks the same, it had a different set of crystals that we could swap out, right? And so what happened is that actually allowed us to get a main hand lightsaber with the good crystal, with one of the good crystals. So I went ahead and did that. So I set it up. I spent a bunch of time mapping out which crystals turn into which other crystals, or which upgrades turn into which crystals and stuff, to try and find some good ones for this. So we got Upari and Fond. So plus 2d6 energy and plus 1d10 physical. And probably, I think the crit stuff's not really worth it. Massive's a little complicated versus Fawn because, like, it's less damage but more attack. You know, there's an argument there. But, like, generally speaking, I think just going for straight damage is probably fine. I mean, the 2d6 and, like, 4 attack is unbeatable, I think. So you always want that one in here. The route to get to Upari crystals was really weird because you have to have a red double-bladed lightsaber. You put a blue crystal in it, and it becomes a yellow short saber, which allows you to take out a yellow crystal, and taking out a yellow becomes an Upari. So, like, yellow crystals never directly make Uparis because inserting a yellow crystal into a lightsaber changes the type and color. So you have to have a route to get to a yellow lightsaber to have it turn into an Upari crystal to extract. But I did figure it out, so we know how to make Uparis now. And thankfully, you can turn it back into a red. If you take out the Upari with like the right thing, it turns back into a red double, so it's a repeatable process. Like, there's not a dead end where we run out of red lightsabers. So very awkward and convoluted, but it works. So, let's sell some shit here. Now, where were we? Probably just keep all the consumables. Keep the robes. I mean, I have, like, multiple types of Dark Jedi robe, but they're only 97 creds. Like, that's not really worth selling. Light exos. I could probably sell one of those, but I think we'll keep the 3. I don't need this. Vulkars and Kraths. 3 Genoharadans. Don't really need 3 short swords, but they're not worth anything. There's probably an argument to get rid of lightsabers. Like, we don't really need this many. Like, I don't need 4... Well, I mean, I guess theoretically 4 lightsabers of any particular type is like a set, right? But we do have 1 equipped. I could sell one of the lightsabers. Like, is there any purpose in keeping extras, really? I don't think so. It's also selling off a purple crystal. I mean, I guess, like, they do come with a crystal. I don't know. I'll keep them. Fuck it. I kind of convinced myself back in the other direction. Assassin pistols, Shrieker, Sonic. Do we have Chundar's blaster? Looks like we probably don't. I would assume most of these are good. Like, these are probably all unique, the new stuff that was added to his inventory. Stealth field of reinforcement. I'm never using this. I'll sell one. Okay. A lot of Sith energy shields. I could sell this one that's partially depleted. These are pretty lackluster. We aren't really using shields anymore in general. They were really important in early game, but they've definitely fallen off. Advanced stealth. That's Dex 4. That's Dex 5. Well, if I have a Dex 5 tier 3, I definitely don't need Dex 4 tier 3 times 3, so we'll sell one of these. That way we have 3 Dex implants. 2 regen, a con, a poison. Yeah, okay. I might as well just keep all those. Let's sell like 5 of these. Sure. Sell all the raid plates. Keep every upgrade thing, rather, I mean. I don't need search scopes. Probably don't need you. Advanced stun ray, 10 and 3. Shield disruptors, sure. Carbonite flamethrower, oil slick stun ray. That seems good to me. We definitely grab Chundar's thing. Alright, why don't I... Well, do we have Jamo Hogra's battle armor? I was gonna say I could do this off video. Jurgen Kalta's. Everybody's got, like, similar names. Jamo Hogren. No. Alright. I'll buy that. Mandalorian Assault, Durasteel Heavy, battle armor. Durasteel Heavy. So Mandalorian Assault we don't have unless that's what's on our other guy. Oh no, it's here. Mandalorian Assault, Durasteel Heavy. Mandalorian Heavy. Okay, wait, but I didn't have the other one? I don't have battle armor? I have light battle armor, powered battle armor. But I don't have battle armor, battle armor. Alright, sure, I'll buy you. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the rest of this off video. We've seen what there is to see. That's at least the important part. Alright, most of the rest of it was just droid equipment. He does have dialogue here. What do those Trandoshans want? They want to give want me to give them more of my invention, stuff I haven't even finished working on yet. Ever since Davik went down, the exchange has been a non-factor in these parts. The Trandoshans are trying to muscle in on all the old exchange business. Maybe I could still work something out with them. Thank you for being here, though. It might have gone less pleasantly if you hadn't shown up. Is there something else you want? Nope, that's good. Well, suit yourself. I'll be here if you get back. Alright, cool. So that's, yeah. That's like the second of like 3 stages or whatever, right? Essentially, like you come back one more time and then you gotta actually fight off the Trandoshans. I think, right? They just like attack in force or whatever. So we're gonna go to Kashyyyk and hunt down the last Genoharadan mission we currently have. And then we'll go to Manan, we'll turn that one in and the Tatooine one in at the same time. And then I think we start Korriban after that, so that'll be fun, I suppose. So Kashyyyk is the green one, There we go. Might as well roll with our boys here. So yeah, that lightsaber now, if we equip that, we go from a 34 damage to a 48. That's a pretty hefty upgrade, getting the good crystal in there. And it matches. You got 2 of these orangish red ones. You should never technically have 2 of these, but whatever. You know, part of the point of playing with the randomizer is to get access to equipment you never really used before, and to get access to things that perhaps you would never have multiples of. I definitely still want to keep away from using multiples of the explicitly named things, but like technically these lightsaber crystals, Heart of the Guardian and Mantle of the Force or whatever, they ain't technically named, right? They're not fucking Jedi Steve's Mantle of the fucking Guardian Force or anything. So I think it's fine. Now, I don't know where this guy is. I assume he's in the Shadowlands. Advise you to look for him on Kashyyyk. I'm guessing somewhere in the Shadowlands. Maybe I should have talked to some Wookiee rebels. And I should have maybe seen if they had anything to tell me about where this guy might be hiding. Maybe they know something. I mean, it's gotta be like Shadowlands, right? Does this guy got anything to say to me? Probably not, but... By order of Chieftain Frere, you're allowed full access to the Shadowlands. Thanks for, you know, overthrowing our legitimate government, etc., etc. A swift, week-long military operation. Plenty of places in the Shadowlands he could be. I could technically look this up rather and like spare us the effort of fumbling around for this. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, let's do that. Past Jolie's hut to the right. So, Jolie lives here. Past Jolie's hut to the right. To the right is ambiguous, because if you walk down past it versus looking at the orientation of the map in the one direction, those are like different rights. Like my right as I walk past is different than the right on the map. So you have to specify right, you know, from the player character point of view, or right on the map when observing the 2 forks. It won't take that long to find. Now that we know where to go and we don't have to search the whole place. So here's Jolie's old abode. I see he left his stove on. Sloppy. I assume this is not the area, because this should never really be the thing. So it's probably one of these 2 ranches. This would be right as the map sees it. I assume these corpses ain't anything that have to do with this. Oh, Well, I mean, I'll take that. Do any items in this game respawn? Because there's been a couple instances of me, like, finding uncollected loot. Like, maybe just 2 or 3 times where I've been like, how did I miss this? Data pad.
Ready. What?
What the fuck? Unless some of this stuff is connected with this guy spawning in. Data pad. Data pad appears to be a diary record of some kind. The final entry is of particular interest. We're full scum down here, all of us. How can we hope to capture an enemy that can assume any form, any shape? We lost 2 the first day, another 3 disappeared after that. Our enemies below us knows no limits. We found Grarwar's body last night, what was left of it. If we do not leave the Shadowlands soon, if we will become victims of the Faceless One. So yeah, at least this is specifically the assassin, who I think is right there. The shapeshifter. Okay, wait, so maybe these corpses did spawn in because of him? Because that one did. And, like, another corpse that I didn't properly loot seems unlikely. Yeah, so the datapad tells us this guy fucking died. So obviously he's an imposter. Alright, boys. Let's pause here. Master speed. And a valor. Maybe we pop a quick armor. And a quick energy resistance.
Sure.
And then talk. Why do you disturb me, human? Grarwar comes to the Shadowlands to get away from your kind. According to your datapad, I found Grarwar is dead. So you've uncovered my little secret. No matter, this body is quite tiresome to me. Perhaps I could find yours, more to my liking, human. Oh my god. He wasn't who he seemed to be. Your tricks won't fool me, Rulon. Oh, he turned into Juhani. Why would he turn into Juhani / generically a Cathar? What a strange choice to make, my friend. Maybe we do one of these, and then maybe we start blasting, even if it doesn't land. Because who knows if this is going to be anything actually difficult. And then for you, let's start with, actually, I could go for the... No, let's just Master Sniper. Okay. Oh, it's a torrent attack. Fair. We appear to have been disrupted. Let's get that stasis field again out there. Is it... Where is it? We're definitely not done. Definitely doing a multi-phase thing here. The monkeys won't shut up either. Stupid monkeys! Do we think he's moved? Like over here? What if my damage was too much and I vaporized him? It's definitely gonna, like, jump us somewhere. Right? That's what's gonna happen here. And see, it could be any of these monkeys! How do we know? How do we know which monkey he could be? Alright, I'm gonna assume as we make our way to the exit, he's gonna jump us somewhere. Let's pop a Master Valor right now.
What?
Be ready for it. Jolie! We're gonna get fucking jumped. Where are you? Where the fuck? Bro, what are you doing? You just walking over here? Come on, man. I know you're old, but, like, keep up, please.
Sure.
Spot check. Squad. Okay, squad squatted. Monkey!
What?
Is he gonna jump me if I take the basket? Haven't seen Garou can operate the basket, understand well enough. Raise the basket? You begin the longest set. No! Where the fuck is he? Fuck! I didn't actually kill him, like... Shit. Bro's still just here somewhere. Okay, well, I assumed that he would appear somewhere along the route back. But no, it appears we have to go looking for him. He's not going to come after us. I'm going to go check the original spawn since we left the zone. Make sure he didn't, like, reset or something weird. Then I guess we head the other direction here. Yeah, okay, we got that one. Unless I'm supposed to try talking to the monkeys? Maybe one of these monkeys triggers it? I really hope he's not a random monkey, because there's too many goddamn monkeys. Too many goddamn monkeys in this jungle. I kind of feel like he might be. On account of there being, like, a billion monkeys over here? No. The other side path had a billion monkeys. You would hope that if he was disguised as a monkey, he wouldn't be monkeying around every which direction, because there's like too many monkeys. Wait, this tack may be Rulon in disguise, but you can tell for sure. Maybe if you kill it, it'll revert to its true form, assuming it's Rulon. Leave it alone? Are all of these monkeys... Wait, is that monkey with all the other monkeys scattered? That monkey's the only monkey I can talk to. That's him. That's gotta be him. Otherwise, why would they let me talk to this monkey?
Yes?
Sure.
Kill the monkey! Yep. Okay, we got him. He's dead. Dark side points for killing him, but like whatever. 500 credits on his mangled carcass. Alright, cool. Yep, we still can't transit back when you're in the Shadowlands, so we gotta run our ass out of here manual-like. Alright, well, I think I'll pause the recording till we're on Manon. Alright, we're here on Manon. I want to talk about one more thing. I went ahead and I removed massive criticals from the offhand, put the Fawn Crystal in there for the plus 10 damage, so we have the same damage upgrades now on both of these lightsabers. We have Upari, which is the 2d6 with like 4 attack or whatever, which is like incredible. And then the Fawn for 1 to 10 damage output. And yeah, it looks like even with like Keen, like if we look at our other main hand here, the one we were using, just running the numbers and stuff, it's not really worth it. Even with Keen, massive criticals doesn't really do that much. Essentially, so one thing I didn't know that I just learned right now while I was Googling stuff, flying back to Manan, is that Keen doesn't stack with Critical Strike, it seems. At least that's what people are saying. With Master Critical Strike and Keen, you have a 50% chance to crit. Your crit threat range is 10 to 20. And what I had thought would be true would be the weapon base now is 17 to 20, and so that is multiplied by 4 for master crit, and your crit is like 4 to 28, which would be insane. That's not how it works. It's the base for the weapon, and then Keen is adding +1 to the multiplier. So it ends up being 5 times threat range, 19 to 20 goes to 10 to 20. So that 50% crit means the 2 to 12 on massive criticals is essentially half of that, right? It's not quite that simple because of how crit confirmations work. But that really only damages the damage output, right? Like, if you you crit less than whatever your base crit chance is with the D20 system, right? So if 10 to 20 is crit, I still have to confirm, and I can fail to confirm, and so the crit rate is actually lower than 50%. So that means the 2 to 12 is actually essentially like 1 to 6 on average, which means if we're adding 2 to 12 base damage versus 1 to 6 on average damage, the 2 to 12 is better. And that's actually even more better because it's modified by the crits, right? So our 2 to 12 from the one crystal is doubled on the crit, which means it's effectively the same thing as massive criticals. That's my point. The really long way around it is that, I guess. That would have been a better way to just say it in the first place. Let's grab you and you real quick. So, yeah. The point is it's just not worth it. How much rambling can I fucking do? Oh my god. Let's try this one last time. A massive criticals bonus is only applied half the time. A damage bonus is applied 100% of the time, but actually is applied 150% of the time if you crit half of your attacks, right? Which means 2d6 base damage is actually on average 3d6, and 2d6 massive criticals is actually on average 1d6 damage, which means that essentially it's almost never worth it to use specifically a crit damage bonus, because it will almost always be outclassed by a flat damage bonus. Even the fond 1d10 damage bonus doesn't compare, right? What am I doing with you exactly? We got a weird stat spread. I forgot what I was doing here with him. Am I stacking decks? Let's do this quick. Since I have no earthly idea what I was actually doing with this. Okay, so we have dual wield, heavy armor, implants, conditioning, power blast. Okay, so yeah, we did commit to blasters. Right, okay. So I did put a point into dex. Okay, fine. Yeah, because I suppose if we don't commit to dual wielding blasters, then he is really just an inferior version of Canderous. So that's kind of pointless. All right, I'm okay min-maxing, I think, into what we've been doing here, so we just take some saving throws. I'm not going to use Karth, like, outside of his quest here on Korriban that's coming up, so I just wanted to get him ready for that. And then, yeah, check, like, the weapon loadout situation here. So for dual-wielding, we've got, like, Zabrak for 4 to 9. 4 to 9 with a stun. 3 attack. 4 to 11 with a stun. Okay, so Cassus Fets is probably the best that we have. These like stun DCs are so goddamn low, these baked in ones, that I don't consider them like an upside at all. So I'm just looking at like damage ranges. So yeah, 1 to 8, 2 to 9, 4 to 9, or 2 to 7, but we could potentially upgrade. So why don't we do this? We'll do the Zabrak for now. 4 to 9. 4 to 9. Offhand bonus plus 3. So 4 to 9 plus 3 attack. I don't really care that much about the other stuff. So that's what we'll do there. This is Verpine. This is 13. This is also 13 plus 1 dex. So it's just better. No it isn't. $23. Does this not... Oh, hold on. No, yeah, 12 plus 1 dex. Am I stupid? Oh, we're a point off of having plus 5 dex. Yeah, okay. So that would be... This will be better with any other thing that provides dex. Okay. And I assume all these other, like, heavy armors, everything seems to, like, tap out at 13. Some of these are upgradable, though. So there might be... Okay, so yeah, plus 13 AC is essentially what we want for armor. Plus 13 AC. I do want to, like, min-max him. Like, I would like to have him, you know, we're not going to use him much, right? So I want him to have an opportunity to, like, show off, let's call it. To be as useful as he's ever going to be, right? 13, upgradable. Yeah. Okay. 13 with max stack. I'm not going to fully equip him.
Sure.
Because we're not going to actually engage in any combat here. I just wanted to know what I'm dealing with so that I can, you know, properly set him up. So I think for... Come on, guys. We've gone down one goddamn corridor. Seriously? You can't keep up for one corridor? I just want to... Yeah, know what I gotta upgrade, so I can do that when I'm on the ship. And then I think for Korriban, we'll run with Karth, of course, because of his quest. And then probably one of the Jedi. Would it be interesting to bring Jolie, or should we bring Bastila? Like, storyline-wise. I'm mostly just considering that. Who is interesting storyline-wise? I feel like I've probably run Korriban with Bastila a bunch of times. I'm kind of curious to see if what Jolie might have to say as a neutral party, so to speak, right? Do we go with East Central? Is that where we need to go for Genoharadan? I think so. Because he might have some interesting commentary on the dark side, light side stuff. Fuck me, man. Come on. If it's not one of you, it's another. Is Manan just the worst place for pathfinding? Where the fuck is he? Thank you for coming, Karth. Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay, there he is. You know what I should have done? I should have just got rid of them right away. Because they can't be here for this anyway. And then I wouldn't be stuck waiting for my kids to catch up before I can move on. Welcome back, Peck Jorkins. I see you have come alone. This is good. Von Dazrod is dead. Well done, Peck Jorkins. As promised, here's your reward, a stealth unit. You'll find it far superior to most. Vorn's death brings you close to completing your initiation. However, until you've completed all your missions, you cannot be accepted into the guild. Is there anything else? Rulon is also dead. I must congratulate you. Rulon was no easy target. I will admit that you are not the first to be sent after him, though you are the only one to succeed. Here, take this visor. Many of our agents use them to increase their senses and improve their skills. It really is quite an extraordinary item. Vorn, Rulon, Ithoric, all of them. You have done it, Peck. I hardly dreamed it was possible, yet the task is done. All the years of planning, spying, and digging to discover their true identities. It was all worth it. Now the Genoharadan are mine alone. What are you talking about? Poor, foolish Pack Jorkins. You had no idea that the targets I sent you after were 3 of the overseers of the Genoharadan, did you? The overseers have always acted in secret, their true identities hidden from the guild, and even from each other to prevent one person from seizing control of the entire guild. But now they are dead, and I am the only overseer left in the guild. All the agents of the Genoharadan are mine to command, and I couldn't have done it without your help, Peck Jorkins. You used me! I'm sorry, Peck Jorkins. Even after all you have done for me, I cannot let you join the Genoharadan now. You are far too dangerous. You know the identity of the only surviving overseer. I suppose I could try to have you eliminated, but I have seen your skill in dispatching the other overseers. I think it would be in both our best interests if we were to simply part ways. Nobody plays me for a fool. You'll pay for this, Hulas. I was afraid it would come to this. Very well, we'll finish this as things always seem to end in bloodshed, but the streets of Manan are no place for confrontation. Meet me in the Dune Sea. There we'll engage in a ritual battle according to the customs of my guild, just you and me. Goodbye, Peck. I will wait for you in the Dune Sea. I don't need to remind you that you must come alone. If you do not, then you won't see me and you'll never have your revenge. Okay, is he gonna, like, jump me with, like, a billion dudes? What happens? Alright, I also don't know if I should have antagonize the man, per se, but, you know, it seems fun. Whee! Circlet of Sarash 5 Wisdom. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, man. Alright, alright. And a cardio regulator was what he gave me for the belt. That's hilarious. So we got, like, one of the worst belts and one of the best headpieces. Alright, so, question. 10 decks. Do I actually technically need wisdom? I mean, I think I just give that to Jolie, right? Alright, alright. I'm a little curious if we would have, like, not attacked him, what would have happened? Or not been hostile, what would have happened? I'm gonna look that up. Okay, so yeah, this, the quest just ends. If you, let him go, that's it. So... there's no, you know, he doesn't ambush you later somewhere else or something to try to punish you. You just, you go your separate ways, and that doesn't seem very interesting, does it? Alright, so, if we are using our ranged weapons, Cassisvet's heavy pistol, we would like this, upgraded for the upcoming fight. So, a scope and an improved energy cell. I don't think I know how to get improved energy cells. We can get a scope from a fond crystal becomes a scope. Okay, so let's go to a lightsaber. Let's pick an unused one. We only have one fond left, but I don't really need it. Fond to scope, assemble, close, scope, there. And yeah, the improved energy cell would be another D4, which would be really nice, but I have no idea. No earthly clue where that comes from. The other consideration then is Karth's Blaster. Attack 1, energy 1, energy 1, attack 1. This seems lackluster. If we were to fully upgrade this, it would still be, yeah, it'd still be worse than the other blaster. So, no concerns there. And then there's the armor situation, which is currently rocking the light exo. If we do bandons, this could be 12 AC, that's less. I will take less if it actually provides more of a benefit to me. So not only do we have to consider the 13, we have to consider the fact that this is 13 with +1 dex. 5 and 4. This is early game. I don't think this is... yeah, that's no good. Okay, Kalo Nords. Mind Infecting. Defense 3. That'd be 13 no crits. Damage resistances and Mind Affecting. I'm not impressed. It's better defensively, but with the +1 dex helping us with our offensive rolls, I think I just prefer that. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, I wasn't really considering that the Genoharadan was going to end here. So even though I de-equipped Juhani, yeah, Juhani, I might actually end up using her here. Maybe. Let's maybe think about this. I think I probably should, right? She's got more like raw damage output than Bastila. Is that all that true? Let me do a little consideration here. Level you up first. 12, 18, 12, 10, 14, 16. What do we actually want to level on her? What was I putting points into? She's not well configured for any particular niche. I kind of want to go back. All right. I don't know. I can always reload. Okay, we gave her Flurry. Flurry 2 weapon. Yeah, she gets Master Sense and Paralysis. Battle Meditation. Does this do anything? It doesn't do anything. Yeah, not applicable to small skill combat. This is just a fluff flavor ability. Yeah, she doesn't really feel like she has any particular niche. I'm not gonna lie. So if we give her this is the good one, yeah. 41 and 23. And if we give it to you, oops, I gotta remove it from you. $42 and 27. Yeah, I'm gonna use Juhani over Bastila. I think in general, kinda. So let's get rid of you. Let's grab you. Roll with the Jedi Squad. Alright, so we have a Master Robe, she has a Master Robe, he has a Knight Robe because we don't have a third Master Robe. You get... Oh, you don't get this? Oh, because you're not light side! Oh, no! Because you're neutral! Oh my god, Jolie, you're letting me down! That's interesting. Because now I need to think about if that's actually worth using. If I take this off... Yeah, see, this doesn't reduce my attack roll. This is only me losing an AC. I don't know if I mean, like, okay. Conceptually, it's the light side headgear. Like, it feels like I should use it. Let's also consider this. Oops. Like, what would you be using for headgear? The combat sensor? Yeah. I think that's what we had. Which does affect your hit chance. Okay. I think I'm going to use the circlet for vibes, if nothing else. I'm just going to go for it. It feels good to me. Power shield. Whatever. 3 and 5. Or strength. Strength is good because she does have crit. So we definitely want strength where we can get it. Stimulator. Yeah. Okay, that should be your loadout, and you're still equipped from before. This all seems fine. And you keep the Verpine, actually, because now we have the other thing. 21, so we can go... Okay, I mean, so there's still, like, an angle of min-max here. Oh, is it light armor? Fuck you. It's light armor? Bro. So she can't use it either. So I'm the only one who can use the +1 dex headpiece. Okay. Well, I mean, like, I can't do anything about that, right? Alright. Fine.
Yes?
This'll work. And we should be done. Jesus, we've lost a lot of light side points. Killing shit with the doing the Genoharadan stuff. It does leave me slightly concerned on finishing up our light side points. So, like, I really do want to see what we look like min-max with that +3 strength, you know? Alright, we'll do a nice little save spot here. And yeah, I actually did, spoilers, you know, see that, we should bring friends.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, he's like just right here. Okay, cool. Master Valor. Master Speed. Energy resistance. Force armor. Force armor. And maybe we'll pop a little power shield.
Yes.
Your wish?
And while we're running over, why don't you power shield, and why don't you power shield?
Your
Sure.
wish?
That's a lot of boys. Ah, here you are, Peck Jorkins, but I see you did not come alone. I see you've brought friends as well, Hulas. You shouldn't be surprised. You saw how manipulated and betrayed my fellow overseers. You should know the Genoharadan seek every advantage we can get. I had hoped you would be gullible enough to show up alone, but obviously I underestimated you. Although I see from the expression that your friends have no clue what is going on here. Not that it matters. If I win here, what you know of the Genoharadan will die here with you. If you win, the guild will vanish until they select new overseers, if they even survive. Well, 3 out of 4 are dead, Hulas. Time to finish the job. The other overseers were alone and unprepared. I'm ready for you, and I have friends. Goodbye, Peck Jorkins. Our time together was interesting. Bill brothers, attack! Okay, let's bounce Hulas. Immediately get in with the Master Strike. Mr. Bindo, why don't you start here with a stasis field? Get one over here. Actually, we should probably start with a stasis field here, because that's kind of the side he's vulnerable from. And then we'll go here, and then we'll cycle back to this side, and then we'll enter back over here. Juhani, why don't you rush down this guy? I guess we weren't... Yeah, we haven't done crit on her yet. But we'll get there. Alright. Okay. Let's watch what's going on here. Okay, those are both stunned. Good fucking start. Alright.
What?
Oh, everybody's cooked here. Cool. Alright. Oops. Oh, Juhani's coming in for the kill as well. Okay. Why don't we get one of these done? Get over there. Start contributing to that fight. Nice. Alright, they got fucking obliterated, dude! Our squad is pretty damn good. Dude, Jolie with those fucking stuns? Crazy. Alright, money and credits. Look at all the loot. Lovely stuff. Echani fiber armor. So that's... is that new? I mean, that's like one of the early game upgrade armors. Yeah, so this guy does have like a unique item, I guess. Which is interesting. I guess he doesn't necessarily have a unique item. It could be something available later from a shop, but like... whatever item he had, it's the first time we've seen it. Were the little, like, mohawk on the Rhodian there wiggling? Yeah, it's actually got physics. It actually wiggles as I walk past it. That's crazy. Probably using, like, some sort of grass physics in the game, I would guess. That causes it to, like, recognize the, you know, the passage of your character, the wake you leave behind you in the wind. Alright, advanced computer tool. Weird, but sure, man. That guy wasn't even a droid. That was like a Mandalorian, alright? Why's he got an advanced computer tool? I mean, it's fine. Alright, clean fight. Did anybody finish using a shield? Nope, everybody's good to go. Awesome.
Yes?
Alright. So, last thing for today. Let's get ready for Korriban. We'll start there next time. Juhani, I'm taking your shit. Thank you for your service. You were very good in that fight. Having double Guardians bouncing around too with all the stuns is really fun. It's just too bad she doesn't have some sneak attack damage like we do. So you got a stimulator. So this, actually, yeah, I probably put the dex on. Okay, let's get Karth. Let's get Karth equipped. No, Juhani, yes, Karth. So, he's got the guns already. These are staying as they are. 17 and 26, 11 and 24. We can give him... well, he can technically take a heavy... so +2 saves. I think we just go for accuracy. And we should have all the weapon focuses and shit. So 27. Yeah. So it's literally +2 or +1 in Sonic, which is like whatever. I just want to make sure none of these are anything else, because the heavy ones we never really see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so the combat sensor, real quick. He has the plus damage feat, right? Yeah. I figured he should as a soldier. Okay. And then we do this. And then for gloves... wait, what are my gloves on you? Okay, we have double stabilizers. Fair. So we can do 1 and 3 saves. Or we do 3 in blaster bolt deflection. He's at 23. So yeah, we just go 26. So plus 30 on the blaster shot. One of these and one of these. Then you have full implant power. Dex 5. I mean, I might as well just keep stacking Dex to make sure every blaster shot I ever fire fucking connects. Right? 31 Dex. So in that case, if he's at 31, then objectively this is the better equipment piece. It also means that I could consider switching out the light exo. So any 13 would be better. Cold and fire resist. 30, 30, 30. Okay, that's objectively better. So Jurgen Kalta's is just better. And the only one that was upgradable was apparently Kalo Nord's, despite those other ones saying upgradable. So I think the thing with those was that they're probably cut content versions of items, right? Okay, so then we have that stimulator. This could have also been the stealth unit, but that's fine. Keep the stabilizers. Yeah, and I guess this could be the save gloves too. That seems fine. That seems fine to me. Yeah. Okay. Great. So there he is. That's what Kar's gonna rock. Let's get the last few characters leveled up here too that we haven't leveled up. So you guys will be my Korriban crew, but we probably need to level you. We probably need to level you. Yes.
Yeah?
Canderous. So we've been probably doing strength on you. Makes sense to keep doing that. All your points are in treat injury, and that will just continue to be the thing. For feat, toughness is maxed out. Melee is maxed out. Crit is maxed out. So now we start on the implant path. T3. I guess we're doing dex. Computer use, repair, and then 2, 2. So we just sit. All right. And then Zalbar mission. Probably dex on you, I would assume. Yeah. Save the point. Your strength. Demo repair treat injury. Should this be taking... Should we be... I mean, we're not going to use them. It really, really, really doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. Oops. All right, that'll be it for today. Till next time.